Hey everyone, it's Call Me Adam, and we are here back at the Algonquin Hotel, and today we are chatting with Orange is the New Black star, Annie Golden.
What?
Hi Annie.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hey everybody, it's Adam, live and in person for you. Hey everybody, it's Adam, wonder who he'll interview. CallMeAdam.com.
So you play Norma Romano
Yes,
on
I do.
Orange is the New Black, which has been going on for 4 seasons. 5th season is going to drop mid-June.
Yes.
So we need to talk about everything.
Yes, we do.
My first question is, as season 5 gets ready to drop,
Yes.
do you approach playing Norma differently than, say, maybe during season 1?
Well, I do indeed, because I was guilty of calling Norma a sheepish kitchen toad. I used to refer to her as, oh, the kitchen toad. I'm playing the kitchen toad again. And it was really just my own ego, Annie Golden, the actress, my own ego of, they slap the brown on the red, and they take me down a few pegs, and then I zip it. But as I watched every season, I realized she's so much more than that. And the people who have told me that she's so much more than that are my castmates who rely on Norma when they do a take or they do something and they look to Norma for a response, or the fans.
Yes.
She's just so much more than a sheepish kitchen toad.
I mean, she sees, she hears everything.
Yeah, she sees, yeah.
And even though she doesn't speak,
Right.
I mean, it must heighten your other senses.
For everybody prepping for action, it's chaos.
Wow.
And Norma is just still.
Yeah.
Norma is just watching all the madness, and Annie is too, right before we start, so that I can bring something to the silence.
Wow. What's the most challenging part about playing Norma?
It's just to know when to comment facially or physically, and when to hold, because a lot of the characters are, the women are doing their thing physically, and they're being who they are physically. And any good acting teacher will tell you that.
Yes.
Listen, 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 listen. So the fact that I'm the silent person, I'm always listening.
Right.
So it's lovely.
If you could write Norma's first spoken words,
Right.
what would you write for her?
It's very loud in prison. And anyone who's been incarcerated will tell you that.
Yeah.
It's very loud. So I think that Norma would say, listen, everybody. I think she would say that. And I think she would say it in her singing pitch, listen, everybody. So I think that her first spoken word would be at Litchfield. So that would be it.
That would be great. What's a behind-the-scenes story you can share with us from any of the seasons that you've worked on?
Well, what I'd like to talk about is when we first got the gig, and when I say we, I mean character actresses like myself, Leah Delaria, Lynn Tucci, Beth Fowler. We've been doing this for a really long time, so when we realized after season 1 that we were renewed for 7 more seasons, we just couldn't believe our luck. So whenever we see ourselves first day of shooting of a new season, we're like still here, we just grab each other and do a silent scream like cheerleaders in the gymnasium.
Wow.
I mean, we just can't believe our good fortune that we've been kicking around for so long with character roles, and Leah Delaria made her Broadway debut with me in On the Town, and I played her roommate, and we met Jesse Tyler Ferguson then, and he was the object of our affection, and so we have relationships with these people, and with each other. We see each other's ships passing in the night at auditions, and then to be part of, someone can say, oh, that's a sweet gig, or that's a money gig, or that's a long-running gig. But to have a gig that does what it does for character actresses, does what it does for women, does what it does for incarcerated women. And also, I was always worried when we would ever do like charity events for Women's Prison Association, I would always be scared that the incarcerated women would say, this is fluff, this is entertainment, this ain't the way it is. But they actually do say to us, thank you for giving us a voice.
Wow.
And that's so profound.
Yeah.
Because we do have to entertain.
Right.
But they do say, my story's in there, or my cellmate story is in there, or my girl that got released last year and I miss her madly, she's in there. So it's
That's
just
incredible.
beautiful. Yeah.
Everybody watching, season 5, Orange is the New Black, drops June 9th on Netflix, and go watch it and see Annie Golden reprise her role once again as Norma Romano.
Just ask anybody who's had 'em. Adam lives for the business of show. Call me Adam.com.